guys, it's Bray. Tonight we're here to talk about something that is a little weird, a little random, but there is a big discussion happening over on TikTok regarding this drama between a swimsuit brand, Maheli Swimwear, and a customer of theirs. As a quick intro, a customer received the wrong order. In that order was a string bikini for a baby, 12 to 18 months to be precise, and the owner decided to respond and I think made it much worse of a situation. No accountability, no recognition of, hey, we are making this product for babies. But either way, I had a few thoughts, so if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so we have two parties in this situation. Brooke, who is the customer that received the incorrect order, and Rebecca, who is the owner of this swimwear line. Now, I'm going to go ahead and include Brooke's video where she shows the incorrect items that she received. She doesn't name the brand, she doesn't name the brand owner, but she says, hey, this is really wild that any brand is designing, manufacturing, and selling bikinis for babies. That's a wild concept. So again, that was her opinion and it was a valid one. Why are babies being put in string bikinis? Not only is it the fault of the company that is making the product and offering it, but it's also the fault, obviously, of the parent or parents that are choosing to support companies like this. So I want to do two things. One, I'm going to drop in Brooke's video, and then I'm going to react with y'all to the owner's response, because in my opinion, the owner's response was bad business, lacking accountability. She really made a fool of herself. She introduced people that had no clue what this brand was. She made an introduction in the worst way possible, because I know for me, next time I'm in the market for a bathing suit, I will certainly not be supporting this brand. So let's roll the customer's clip and then we'll react to Rebecca together.
So I ordered a bikini from this brand and I got the package yesterday and I opened it and immediately I could see that I didn't get my order. I got someone else's order, right? So I go to open my email and like let them know, hey, like I got the wrong package. And they already knew. They emailed me and said, hey, you got the wrong package. Here's a code. If you can send it back to us, we're going to get you yours. And I was like, okay, fine. But since I had already opened it, I was like, let me see. And I see on the receipt, it's like multiple swimsuits for like a baby, like size 12 to 18 months. And I was like, okay, I didn't even know that this brand made swimsuits for babies, right? Or kids at that matter, for that matter. But I opened this and I'm so sorry. Like, call me a prude, I guess. Call me old school, but I'm not gonna lie. I do think this is a fucking crazy top for a baby, size 12 months. This is the top. I'm trying to hide the tag because I don't want to put the brand on blast, but it's weird, right? Like, what baby needs scrunch butt bottoms and little tiny string bikini tops? I'm so sorry, but like, call me a prude, I guess, but like, this to me is so crazy. Like, as a mom, you are spending money to dress a baby, 12-month-old baby, in a string bikini and scrunch butt bottoms. Why? Riddle me that.
Now keep in mind, we're going to listen to Rebecca now, and as you just heard, the customer never named the brand. She was simply saying, this is a crazy concept. Look at the items that I received that were, yes, the incorrect order, but wow, why are we offering these products for children, specifically babies? Babies are crawling around. They're, do you expect this item of clothing to stay on them? Like, why are you even putting it on them? It's inappropriate. These are bikinis that literal adults wear. These should be nowhere in the child's or children's sizing chart at all. But let's listen to Rebecca and I'll give my thoughts.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Rebecca. I am the owner of Maheli Swimwear, located in Miami, Florida. We've been around for more than 10 years. We're a small business. I'm making this video not to talk about my brand, but just to kind of answer a video that was brought to my attention a couple hours ago. There's basically a customer who I think is using a situation kind of to get popularity on TikTok. I don't know like where she's going with this or why she's choosing this topic to as clickbait, I guess. So I'm making this video to let you guys know or to kind of like inform you on what happened.
So she labels the customer as chasing clout, chasing popularity, clickbaiting. I don't get that from the customer's video at all. I gathered that she was saying exactly what she said. Hey, why are we putting babies in bikinis? It's weird. It's inappropriate. Scrunch bottoms and strings and stuff. Like, why are we doing this? It's crazy. I did not for a second think, oh, this is definitely clout chasing. Not for 1 second. And I really cannot stand how brands and influencers and, these companies, they will get called out for putting out a bad product, being a bad individual, like whatever it is. And they automatically go to anyone talking about it is clout chasing. Oh, they just want clicks and views. Nothing about that video was clickbait. She received the wrong order. She showed the products and she raised a concern about the products that were in her order that was incorrectly packaged by your team.
On my side of the story, just in hopes to clarify a couple things that we are being strongly accused of doing from people that have no idea who we are or what we stand for. So basically customer A and customer B.
So accused of doing, nobody knows what you stand for. You're selling string bikinis for babies. And for me, I would think that that tells me what you stand for. You're okay with a baby wearing a string bikini. If you're designing and selling the product, then that tells me that you stand behind a baby wearing a bikini, which is gross. Oh, and by the way, these bikinis for babies are $60. Now, I'm not a know-it-all, but I don't know a baby that would fit in the same bathing suit for more than one summer. For $60, please.
They both placed orders and we switched their orders by accident. So they received each other's order. Customer A reached out to us very quickly and she was like, hey guys, I'm a little bit concerned because I received an incorrect order and my original order is 3 custom bathing suits that I need for a vacation I have next week. Meaning very time sensitive. So my team quickly hopped on this. We reached out to customer B and we said, hey, we're so sorry about the confusion, but you are going to receive a bathing suit that is not yours. We mistakenly shipped yours to A and A got shipped to you. So in that email, we added a prepaid return label to her email, just in hopes of getting her to send it much quicker since we're on a time crunch. So she was like, not a problem at all. However, I don't have access to a printer, so I can't send this until
we're on a time crunch. We can't have babies not wearing a string bikini on their vacation. What a time crunch. I can't imagine being so stressed out over a baby not having their custom string bikini for their vacation.
The ends of the week. Reading this, it's not going to work for us because we needed to get the order to customer A as soon as possible so that we can make it in time for her vacation. So my team created a QR code and we sent it to her.
Guess what? Your team screwed up and you are putting expectations on a customer to meet your deadline so that the customer can fix what y'all messed up.
We're like, not a problem. Like, here's a QR code. You don't need a printer. You could just send it to your, scan it at your local USPS. And like, thank you so much for going through this, because I understand that's asking a lot from a customer that does not need to do this. She isn't even going to receive her original order. We expressed our gratitude probably 100 times. Which our gratitude has been twisted in like a ridiculous, disgusting way. Another reason why I felt the need to hop on here and just say my side of the story.
I didn't hear anyone twisting gratitude. I didn't hear that. Again, this kind of seems like, let me pepper in 14 different reasons why we're the victims in this situation. Everyone's attacking us. Everyone's so mean. Girl, y'all are selling bikinis for babies.
But anyways, back to the story. She was perfectly fine with the QR code. She dropped it off and we got super excited because we can finally tell customer A, like, hey, no problem, we're gonna get it to you right on time. Usually
right on time, so that your baby can parade around on vacation in a string bikini. 12 to 18 months.
If a mistake like this happens, we just ship out the correct order. However, these were 3 custom pieces that do take a long time for us to make. So this was the easiest, quickest way that we found a solution.
And by the way, a total side note, why is this parent ordering 3 custom bikinis for their baby? Not 1, 3. That's 3 too many. But like, what are we doing
for this problem? I thought everything was fine until a couple hours ago, the customer B, who received the incorrect custom suits, decided to open the package and create a video and talk about how she believed and talk about her.
Number 1, the customer never called y'all out, never named you. Number 2, yeah, of course she opened the order because it was sent to her incorrectly. So if she didn't open it, she would have never known that it was the wrong item. So don't make it sound like, somebody was snooping or being sketchy. Yes, it was sent to her incorrectly by your team. And she figured out that y'all are making bikinis for babies. She decided to say, hey, this is weird. She got over 4 million views on the TikTok, and you decided to insert yourself into a situation where you were never named to defend making bikinis for babies.
Opinion on the baby swim. She had a different opinion from customer A, clearly. She had a different opinion from all the customers that we have that love our swimwear. And she found people that share her opinion, which is great. That's what you guys...
Yes, she found people that share her opinion because putting a baby in a bikini with strings and ruffles and a scrunched bottom is weirdo behavior. There's no other way to really dissect that. It is simply weird. Why are you not putting your baby in a really cute one piece as we have for, years and years? That baby will grow up and then they can decide if they want to wear a string bikini. There is no other reason why a parent would be putting their child in a string bikini unless they wanted attention.
I think where I draw the line here is just, I normally don't answer a different of opinion because I am not for everybody. Our swimwear is not for everybody, but you are attacking a brand that we have worked so hard.
Oh, we're being attacked. That's everyone's favorite word. I'm being attacked. My brand's being attacked. You not being for everybody, if it was not in this situation, I could understand that because not everything is for everybody. That's common logic. There are a lot of products out there that are not for me, and that's okay. But when it comes to sexualizing babies and children by putting them in a bikini, that is a problem. That is not, oh, this isn't for everybody. That is, you're creating a product that is a major red flag, and it should be talked about. You are not off limits from people saying, this is inappropriate.
To build for over 10 years on nothing, just on an opinion. Like you, I don't believe you have anything to stand on. I believe that it's like very dangerous and very backwards, and calling my customers pedophiles and my team pedophiles is just insane, unnecessary. It's a far stretch. I feel the need to defend myself, defend my brand and our integrity. I wish that all of these people would start a conversation with me. I wish that they knew me, because if they did, this would not be their opinion of me or my brand. That's pretty much all I have to say. It's unfortunate that one person's opinion could create all of this chaos, like on our social platforms. If you have something to say, if you disagree with something, just talk to us. Like, we're open.
She sits here and claims like she's open to opinions and a conversation. Oh, I wish people would just talk to me. She doesn't want people to talk, because as we saw, this customer talked and was met with this video with a bunch of words like attacking, you don't know what I'm about, clout, just a bunch of tag words and nonsense. So you're not open to people having a different opinion, which, hey, if you're not open to it, own it. But what I want to say to close this video out is this could have been an opportunity for a small brand to listen to all of these major concerns now that we know that you are a brand making bikinis for babies. This could have been, we are going to reevaluate our strategy as a brand, and we are going to only focus on baby swimwear that is a one-piece swimsuit. That is the direction that we are going in order to do the right thing. But brands never do the right thing. It's very rare. I shouldn't say never. It's very rare that they do the right thing, and instead they want to make themselves victims.
Let's talk about that video that went viral. I expected to get some traction. I did not expect for it to be such a controversial opinion. This was never meant to like purposely target one brand. I kind of want this to be like a conversation about the bigger picture. For all these other brands sell inappropriate things for kids too, so why don't you have anything to say about them? And the answer to that is, I do. Glad that this video blew up, because it's letting other brands know that, hey, a lot of moms, hundreds of thousands of moms, actually don't want to buy really revealing clothing for their babies and toddlers and kids. That we are actually pretty fucking tired of seeing so many options that are like this, and it's not appropriate. See, in the comments that the people who don't agree with me, there's no convincing them otherwise. And that's okay with me, because there's no convincing me otherwise either. Like, there's nothing anybody can say that can convince me that those are actually appropriate and cute for babies and toddlers, because no. Several comments saying like, oh, well, I wore bikinis in the 80s and the 90s when I was a baby and nobody cared then, and you're the problem. And first of all, I think that it's important to remember that, we live in a much different time now. Everybody has a cell phone. Times have changed. Like, a lot of the comments of the moms that are like, oh, well, predators exist no matter what, so I'm gonna put them in what I want to put them in. Okay, so you're just going to embrace delusion? Like, come on, it's your job as a parent to protect your children. Do what you want to do, buy what you want to buy. I don't align with that kind of thinking, and I'm not the only one. All this to say, I want to move on. This is not going to be my shtick. This is not going to be something that I'm going to fucking talk about forever. I'm not going to be hunting down brands to make videos about. That's never what this was about. This was something that got sent to my house in my name, and that's the only reason why I had this product or I knew anything about it. Agree to disagree. What is happening with this? All this to say, I am super thankful for the moms that, you know, show support and are not afraid of speaking out about this shit. And I will be moving on now.
So I want to hear from y'all, whether you're a parent or not a parent, I don't care. Am I making something out of nothing with this? Is it a cause for concern? Or is this something that is cutesy and fun and it shouldn't be talked about in this manner? I will be looking at the comments as always. Maybe it's me coming from a childhood where I was not allowed. I didn't even have the thought of wearing a two-piece until I was 17, almost 18. But that is also because of my upbringing. I was protected as a kid, and I was shown a path of this is what you do at this age, and then once you get old enough to make your own decisions, then you can do what you want to do. But I figured, you know, this is really going viral, and yeah, I'll be looking at the comments as always. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.